Hey everybody, this is Hiking with Josh Marcus, and today we're just going to be talking about some things I learned from quitting the PCT. So I attempted the PCT in 2019, and I had to quit due to some issues, and I'm just going to talk about them and hope they can help you not run into the same problems that I did. And I just hope this helps someone out there. And just please, to make it clear, this is only things that happened to me or were issues with me. Every single person is different, and every single person has different things that make things challenging or easy for them. So I'm just sharing a little bit of my information, and I hope it helps. The whole idea is to help each other finish the trail and feel supported. I think one reason why I got off trail is I was under the impression you could eat whatever you want. You know, you always hear you're going to lose a lot of weight. And for some people that's true. For me, I ended up gaining 15 plus pounds because I don't eat junk food and I don't really eat sugar. But on the trail, I was like, whatever, I'm going to eat M&Ms. I'm going to get tubs of Nutella, do Nutella tortilla wraps, just junk food. And that killed me. I was sluggish all day. I was crashing from sugar all day. So if you have any food issues or anything like me, or sugar doesn't really agree with you, I wouldn't all of a sudden just throw out everything just because you're hiking 20 plus miles a day. I was so focused on miles, and I was so tunnel visioned on hitting my 20 miles per day. And I was so obsessed with getting to a certain campsite on gut hooks that I felt like it soon became just about that and not about hiking. Strongly urge you sometimes to just let that go, even if you are still trying to do it. And I get it, there's time constraints. You're trying to get to Washington before the snow. You have only a certain amount of days you can hike the trail. But did I need to be checking gut hooks every 5 seconds and only stay in places that told me to stay? No. So I strongly urge you to try to avoid it and just let things happen and let yourself decide what you want to do rather than always just hitting a certain mile marker per day. Another thing for me was I relapsed. I'm an addict, and I don't think I was prepared for some of the scene there. Granted, you know, I don't think I had a good support system and tools set in place to handle it. You're on your own in some ways. A lot of the people that you depend on aren't there, and I think I felt so bad calling home because I'm supposed to be having an adventure and fun that I didn't want to bother anybody. So I just felt like I shouldn't say anything and I should just figure it out. And that was a big mistake. If you have a support system, you need to still rely on it when you're out there. I think I was so focused on this being my experience that when other people got in the way, I complained a lot in my head, and I was like, oh God, I wanted to camp here and there's someone here and I don't want to be around people. Or like, oh God, there's so many day hikers, or this town's overrun with tourists. And it's just like the negativity of expecting everything to be laid out perfectly for me all the time. I'm embarrassed to even say this was the thing I was doing. I'm assuming most people are not going to deal with this, but that kind of snobby hiker attitude definitely spoiled the experience for me. I wish day one I told myself, look, if tomorrow I finish due to injury, weather, or if I never make it to Washington because there's a fire, because of the snow, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Letting go of the pressure of finishing and just enjoying it, I think that would have made things so much better. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned anything, that means the world to me. Like and subscribe. The whole point of my channel is to talk about backpacking and hiking and mental health, because there's so much more to it than just gear and fitness. There's everything going on in here.